girls. But the situation saw a drastic shift toward and affordability for all Gambians. Numerous basic cycle schools, secondary and tertiary institutions across the country with the nation's first ever university are crowning achievements in this sector. The remarkable records the president was able to register in education in such a short time earned him a doctorate degree from St. Mary's University in Canada. Hundreds of students trained in the Gambia in various disciplines continue to graduate from the University of the Gambia every year. Another major achievement by President Jammeh in the area of education is his creation of a special project to support school-going girls to promote gender parity in education. It is part of a broader scheme to offer assistance to thousands of Gambian students in pursuit of education both locally and internationally.
Though I went to Taiwan, I was a bit, low in knowledge. Like I was just a high school graduate. Now I'm a fully graduate petroleum engineer. So I think I'm well versed with the theoretical aspect of petroleum engineering.
Show our appreciation by giving back what given to us, even more.
With his direct personal initiative, a new network of first-class roads crisscross the length and breadth of the country. One of his first official accomplishments, the national television station, introduced a platform for education, information sharing, and the promotion of the country's arts and culture. Having joined the international satellite broadcast system, TV is poised to be the iconic representation of the Gambia everywhere in the world. The international gateway into the country is the Banjul International Airport, an imposing edifice conceived and implemented by President Jammeh as one of his pioneer projects. From West Africa's most beautiful airport, an excellent modern highway runs into the surrounding urban suburb with an impressive symmetry of streetlights extending all the way to the capital, Banjul. At the entrance of Banjul is the monumental Arch 22, a landmark symbolizing the change that Jammeh spearheaded in 1994. This trend of infrastructural development spreads like wildfire, covering every part of the country. The president has fulfilled a promise to electrify major towns and villages in provincial Gambia, and a government water supply project continues to surprise several settlements with pipe-borne water supply systems. Jammeh has been applauded and affirmed by a vast majority of Gambians. He won 3 consecutive internationally monitored elections, approved free and fair.
Do swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Republic of the Gambia according to law. I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Republic of the Gambia according to law. So help me God. So help me God.
From the very onset, he had the vision and foresight to institute an independent electoral commission that would preside over the conduct of national elections with a mantra of equality, fair play, and justice. With active strides to encourage political pluralism and freedom of expression, the Gambia's democratic credentials have flourished under President Jammeh. The country has reached the completion point of the Highly Indebted Poor Countries Initiative, an international measure of standard economic success. President Jammeh has served as the chairperson of the Authority of Heads of State and Government of the West African Monetary Zone, where the Gambia is among the leading performers in the convergence criteria for a single sub-regional currency. Positive stewardship, the country continues to enjoy the confidence of international financial institutions such as the World Bank and IMF for its sound financial and economic management. The Gambia strides proudly ahead of universal plans for the 2015 target of the Millennium Development Goals, thanks to the intelligent policies of a leader who has involved and inspired every productive segment of the population, especially women and youth. With key appointments, Vice President, Speaker of the National Assembly, Cabinet Ministers, among a host of other responsible government portfolios, never in the Gambia's history have women been given so much voice and recognition. Jammeh is both an agent and a figure of hope for Africa's youthful population. With initiatives of result-oriented youth development policies and programs like the National Youth Service Scheme, young people in the Gambia especially have tasted and experienced an inspiration, goodwill and glory. In the arena of sports, Jammeh has masterminded through foresight and innovation 2 powerful and historical victories to grab coveted football trophies by the Gambia's under-17 football squad. He personally extended a surprise largesse to the players and team officials by presenting to them $1 million each. In the international arena, Jammeh has earned himself a reputation for sincerity, honesty and genuine friendship. The Gambia's foreign policy continues to be directed by his personal quest for global peace and stability, as manifested by his untiring efforts to resolve regional conflicts in Guinea-Bissau, Sierra Leone and neighboring Casamance. President Jammeh's leadership qualities won him the respect of his colleagues on the continent who converged in Banjul in June 2006 for the African Union Heads of State and Government Summit. This event was a verdict of confidence in one of the continent's youngest and most charismatic leaders.
After all that has been said about integration and rationalization of regional economic communities, the necessity for the creation of a common market is an understatement. I therefore task the economic communities of Africa to work progressively towards making economic integration a reality.
For his overall record in good governance, global peace and justice, President Jammeh received the prestigious award of Professor from the Empresarial University of Costa Rica.
But I've never expected to be awarded or given any academic award.
Jammeh also earned a fellowship from the Australian Asian Institute of Civil Leadership in recognition of his outstanding achievements and illustrious leadership. Above all these natural qualities and endowments, President Jammeh is a dedicated husband and father of exemplary responsibility, care and attention. His wife Zainab, daughter Mariam and son Mohammed are no doubt most deeply touched by the love and care of such a man. Such is the living legacy of a family head, statesman and visionary. He was bequeathed to the nation 44 years ago, and under him a new Gambia is born, set to thrive with renewed promise for generations yet unborn.